Hey friends, it's Sonia from Jug Monkey Paint Company. I'm getting all comfortable here on my pillows, sitting on the floor. The flip-flops are off. We're gonna talk all things creative. And I'm excited because this vlog I titled what I'm putting with me in my basically travel bag so I can create when I'm on the road, right? So what's in my bag I want to share with you in this vlog. So thank you for being here. If you follow me on Facebook or Instagram, you may have noticed that I've been talking about this trip that I've been taking back to my homeland in Canada, specifically to the island of Newfoundland, and I cannot positively wait. Can you sense my excitement already? I am so excited. Just packing my bag to go makes me happy. Like, I'm ready to go now. But I leave in like another day or so, a day and a bit. Let's be honest here, we're counting down the hours. So I'm getting everything packed to take with me, and as a girl who loves to create, I just cannot leave my supplies here in my art room. I've got to take some stuff with me, right? I'm on vacation, I'm gonna wanna create and make, but at the same time I also know that I cannot take my studio with me. So I just kinda gotta like find a happy medium. What's gonna keep me occupied while I'm up there, while I'm gone for almost 2 weeks, and what am I gonna be able to get into, right? So got all my stuff here, packing it, and want to share with you. So this is the bag, the infamous bag that I've been talking about, what's going to go into my bag. And this morning we finished creating this bag together over on Facebook. So if you want to see how I did this design, because you know me, give it to Sonia. She'll paint anything. That's why things just magically appear in my driveway when I get home at the end of the day, and I love it because of that. But this is actually an old bag that I had purchased brand new. I used it for a few years as a computer bag. It was worn and torn, and not torn, but just like really worn and used and scuffed. You know what I'm saying? When a bag just feels like it's past its life and it's just feeling in a state that it's in, really tired. So now it's feeling brand new to me again because I'm excited to take this with me. I will never lose this. If you paint your suitcase in Jug Monkey, I guarantee you that nobody else will have the same custom suitcase as you, right? So this is my bag here, and I'm so happy to be able to reuse it and give it new life, and it just makes me happy. Does this not say like, hello, pick me up, there's something fun inside of me? So in this case, I'm gonna share with you guys what I'm gonna take with me. I will have to take 2 ferries to get to the island. One is about 5.5 hours, the other I think is somewhere around 7, depending on the ocean conditions, 7 hours. And so basically it's like sitting on a plane in those big seats, and you just kind of like recline yourself as best as possible, watch a movie. But for me, I tend to be a busybody, so yeah, I'll look up and watch the movie, that sort of thing, but I also like to keep myself occupied and do something, much like I know that when I get to my mom and dad's house that there's going to be times when if I'm sitting on the couch, I'm going to want to feel like I'm doing something, especially as a business owner. When you're just kind of programmed to always be doing something, you're always doing something for your business, it's going to be hard, and especially to be in a country where, you know, a whole other country where your phone doesn't work like it normally does. So anyway, but mom has Wi-Fi, so we'll be good. So I'll be vlogging about my adventures in Newfoundland. This vlog I'm filming real time on Tuesday. It will be posted today on Tuesday. And so just know that when you see my next vlogs on here, well actually tomorrow is the last vlog I'll do from Pennsylvania. And then beginning Friday, I'll be vlogging up in Newfoundland. So anyhow, you also may have seen that I gave some new life to my journal, which is one of the things that I will be taking with me in the bag, okay? So now I have a matching set. I love it. So I just couldn't go with a plain black cover. It already had some paint on it and stuff, and so I jazzed it up, right? So when I travel, I will definitely be taking the 2 journals, sketchbooks that I'm working in right now. I think that when you have a sketchbook, it's really good. Like, you can practice colors, you can have fun, you can just, when you're journaling, it's like you're tapping into, like you're letting yourself go deep, right? It's other than just the surface things of what you're always into. You're doing some like deep soul searching. Art is therapy, right? And you get in the moment, and for that moment of time, you're taken away. It's like a whole other world that takes you away. And you feel so good when you get to do it, especially when you're able to create something that's pleasing to your eye. You love the colors, you love how you drew it. So I have 2 different ones that I'll be taking with me, and this one is a regular sketchbook paper. Like, it says sketchbook on the front, and the pages are really thin, so that tells me that this is going to be a drawing type sketchbook. You know, I can paint in it as well, and this is why I bring parchment paper with me, because you can put these behind your sheets to help protect the very next page that's under it, okay? So here's a quick tip when you're creating and you're doing that sort of thing. So this one here is a little bit thicker, and it's a thicker, different style book. So I would recommend that if you're going to be doing anything like with paints, you're probably going to be better off if you go and find something that has a paper that's at least 140-pound paper, okay? So that way it's thicker. So like these are some recent things that I've been working on, just having fun in the evenings. They're not done yet, but you know, having fun. Ooh, isn't she cool? But see, here's one that I'm sketching right now that she's not even done, but she's got the flowy hair. Definitely feeling the mermaid vibes as I get ready to travel back home. Look at her. Not sure what I'll put over here. Maybe I'll do some like, I don't know, probably some positive message. But I love to be able to take that with me, and you're like, okay, well, what do you use to get that stuff? Like, what are we talking about here? Are you packing up all your Jug Monkey paints and taking with you? I will be taking Jug Monkey chalky style paints and my milk paints with me, but it won't be like to open when I'm on the ferry, that sort of thing. I'll be getting to play with those paints once I get to the island, to Mom and Dad's house, because I'll be doing some painting for Mom when I'm up there, and we'll see what else I get into, right? But looking forward to being able to film some lives and doing some projects for her while I'm up there. And like I say, we'll see what else, you know, because once you're there, then other people start asking in your family, will you paint this for me? So we'll see what happens, because I can't stop painting, and true story, I will probably say yes and paint. That's why I'm bringing the paint. So, so the milk paints and the chalky style paints, I'll be using those once I arrive, and having some fun. So watch me here in my vlog as well. I'm sure I'll incorporate some of that too. So, but in terms of like stuff that I take to be able to use in those journals, this is where I kind of like start like stocking all the bags and all the fun stuff. So I love pretty bags, and I have to keep them and I have to use them, right? So you guys know, actually, you guys know that I love IPSY. These are my last two bags of makeup that I got, and I open them live here on my vlog, and I always get every single month these awesome little bags that my makeup comes in, right? And I typically get like, I don't know, usually about 5 pieces of makeup, which is awesome for like 10 bucks a month. You cannot beat it, because where does the $10 go? By the way, I'll put my link below if anybody's interested in signing up under my referral code. What happens is I get points, you get points, and we are both happy because we can redeem them on the website for free makeup. Heck yeah! But I'll put that below. But the fact that they send me these, and they send the makeup in the bags, right? So you know, you're like, what am I gonna do with these bags? So this is why I love to keep them and reuse them, because I can use them for, these are all IPSY bags right here. I can use them for all my stuff that I'm taking with me, right? And I have more as well, but these are just some of them ones that I have. So for example, inside each one, let me see here, let's see here, that to kind of give you an idea. Where should I start? Where should I start? Okay, something like this, pretty basic. How about I show you like in here. So these bags, by the way, right here, I got at Walmart. They were $2.99. They're big open bags. Like I love it because you can store so much into them. So I had a lot of markers, and I had a lot of pencil crayons, and so that's why I decided to go ahead and put those in the bigger bags here. You can also get great pencil cases when you go to dollar stores for $1. Hello. But like as an example, so in here you're gonna see all my pencil crayons, right? Which, by the way, I was at my local Gabe's, for anybody who's local, which is like this amazing discounted place of great brands for super cheap, and I found these awesome dual edge Papermate pencil crayons. And so there was, oh my gosh, there must have been 24 in the pack, and they're dual edge. Look at this, right? So you got like 2 colors on one pencil. So I love my pencil crayons for shading after you do some drawing, and then just make sure you carry your, you know, your pencil sharpener with you. So that way, I have one that's an enclosed, so when I get to do this and I can't be near a garbage can, it'll be like, you know, pencil shavings are saved inside that little doohickey right there. So pencil crayons are awesome. Also love me markers, okay? Markers are my friend as well. And so I'll show you these awesome, art supplies do not have to be expensive. Like these are, just as an example, I got these at my local Dollar General, and they're a brand called Art Skills, I think it is. And they're called, they're just, I forget what they're called, like, well, I'll show you, and then you'll be able to look for them. But they were $4. These are awesome to create with. But yeah, I will like, these are all kinds of different brands of markers that I've collected, but they don't have to be expensive ones, right? And so like, this is an example of the pack that I got at the dollar store. I feel like there was maybe a couple more with them. They might be hidden, but let me just pull out like 2 colors to kind of give you an example. This is a purple and a red. And so what's cool is, you know, they give you a brush stroke mark. Okay, so you can do some really cool calligraphy, practice your calligraphy, that sort of thing. But I don't need anything to activate them because it's already stored within here. So that means that when I'm out and I'm creating, let me find something here. Give me one moment here. I'm going to open up a nice clean page. By the way, here's my rule. Okay, you ready for my rule? Number 1, we're going to put down some parchment paper. But my rule truly is that what goes in your journal has to stay in your journal, okay? So meaning that you can cover over it, you can make it better, but my rule to myself is that when I'm working on, like maybe I'm trying to improve my drawing, I'm trying to get better at a certain skill, like, you know, I love to paint shabby roses, you guys know, so, or am I practicing like how to draw a cactus, all those sorts of things, maybe before I even put it on furniture. It's nice to start here, but my rule to myself is that if it's in my journal, I cannot tear that page out, okay? So I will work on that page till I get it pleasing to my eye, which forces me and drives me to like get it to a point where I'm happy to have it in my journal. So I go back and I work on things until it's a work in progress, until I'm really, really happy with it, right? And so it just kind of keeps forcing you and just pushing you, I guess is the word, to keep trying to, even if you have to bring in mixed medias to make your page look aesthetically pleasing to your eye and you feel happy and proud about it. So, you know, so once this goes in my journal, then I have to create something. That's my challenge to myself. I cannot rip that page out. So I think you should have a journal too, and I think you should also challenge yourself to be in that mode of mind, right? So yeah, these are cool, right? So they already have all the ink inside of them, but the cool thing is it's not like a regular brush tip. It like gives you this really cool like paintbrush tip, right? So these are awesome. So I'm gonna go ahead and draw my circle for my center right there, okay? And then I can have fun and get different colors and just kind of like go around the outside with them for that really cool brush look. Okay, this is cool to be able to do this, just to have fun. Oh, I love it. I love it, love it, love it. So I've just kind of got a wacky flower going on right now. Let me see here, we got some green going down here, maybe for our center. Put some out here for the sides. You can fill this in. I want to test this because since we're on dry land, but this is cool as well, that some of the products that you can get are water soluble, meaning, let me see if I have some water. This is water soluble, and it is. Oh, I love it. Okay, so what water soluble means is that you can do some fun effects with it, right? Like you can put a brush on here. Oh, I love that. So like you can get a drippy look if you want. I'm gonna hold this up in just a second, but I wanna get my water on here first. So basically I have a little water droplet bottle right here that I will end up taking with me, and as well, because this is fun to create some fun backgrounds for your pieces. Let's see here. All right, so I'll show you kind of 2 things. So I just dropped water on that. Do you see everything starting to already like go downhill? Right here, like literally flowing downhill. I'm gonna put a bag underneath it so I can like show you. So what I'm saying is you can paint, oh, it's gonna be a drippy flower. Oh, I love it. I love it. It's gonna be a drippy flower, right? So you can create with $4 markers like that from the dollar store. You can have it already drawn out, and then when you get to an actual place where you're no longer traveling anymore, just you can do some drippy flowers, throw some water over it, fling some water over it with your brush, right? Or the other way, speaking of brushes, this is my brush holder. Oh, I love this thing. So this is what I'm gonna take with me on my trip. Actually, let me roll it back up. Right here, okay? And so what happens is it ties around the edges right here. You can get these in beautiful designs. This is one that I found and love. I think that it's called Egyptian style. So anyway, but I absolutely love it. I love it. I love the colors on here. You guys know I'm drawn to colors. I will post a link to this as well below. Just to let you know, here on YouTube, they don't do hyperlinks. So make sure you copy and paste the whole thing, put it into your web browser. So copy and paste. Right click, copy, put it up into your browser, hit paste up there, and it'll open up the link for you, okay? But I love this because look, this is all my brushes, right? These are my brushes right here that I can use. So in using that as an example down what I just showed you with the other just, you know, colors that we have there. I can pick a brush for any sort of look that I'm trying to get. Let me just find one right here. This one's been, you can see how much he's used because he travels with me and I love him. So as an example, oh, I love that. So I could take my water, if I had a little bit of water right now on this brush right here. You know what? Let's get all like crazy with the Cheese Whiz. Look at this. All right, I'm gonna put my brush into that little thing of water that I have there. But what's cool is now we have that drippy flour, but now we can take it and we can like really, before it, you know, sets up and dries, we can take it if we want and just move it around, do some fun stuff with it, get that sort of look. Oh, I love that. I love that. So you can move it around and color in areas with it, shade it pink, do some droplets on it. Love that. What do you guys think, right? So crazy. So again, there's no rules in art. You can have fun with it. I'm gonna go back only because I'm doing this right now and I need a background color. How about we go with some orange just because we can. So I'm gonna go ahead and do a little bit of orange right here just to kind of like fill out this area. You guys see that? I'm just putting a little bit of orange right there. I'm gonna dip my brush back into my water and go over it just to kind of like smudge it out a little bit. And it gives me this really cool, drippy look, right? So you can have fun with water soluble products, but I'll show you some other products as well that I carry with me. I love that. I'm gonna put a little bit of orange right here. Let's fade a little bit of orange in here because I just feel like this area just gonna need some little bit of orange right there. What do you guys think? Yeah. Oh, I love it. So I have to now what will happen is I will let this page dry and I will turn it into a full journal page. Maybe I'll put some words across here, whatever I think, right, whatever I feel. But at the end of the day, your journal should be a place for you to practice and to have fun. And so just like right now, I'm having fun with this while I'm talking to you guys. Oh yeah, we'll be taking it on my trip and having some fun as well. So how pretty is that, right? You could frame that for heck's sake. You could put some words on that. Now my green that I just put up there from the leaves are starting to fall down. And as a shabby, messy style painter, you can believe that this makes my heart go pitter patter. Just a little bit of fun right there, okay? So I gotta leave this open so it can dry, right? So that's why you need the parchment paper, and that's why I like those brushes. All right, so I just washed this out. It's gonna go back into my travel kit again for another day, another project, right? But this is that little water bottle I had. I love it. I got a little set of these at Hobby Lobby, by the way, for like, I think $3 or $4. All right, so yeah, take brushes and have fun with them. See what you can find in your local craft store. All right, so then we talk about pencil shading. So for example, using the example of that flower, I would, once that page dries, I would take in like, go find like red and pinks and just like shade in the petals with them, you know what I mean? That sort of thing, and bring it to life. So that's always fun. You can bring crayons with you. Those are always good as well. They're not just for kids. Crayons are also fun. I also have a bag of like what's called paint pens. So basically, if you ever go out and you're looking, you see like painter's pens at Walmart and stuff like that. It's basically acrylic paint in a pen, and you're able to, like, say for example, now if I want to give some details to those petals that I just painted, once that page dries, I can shake this. So I have a whole container here of just like all different colors. You know, just different brands that I try when I'm out. So I'll add like a new Sharpie paint pen to my stash. And so that's always fun. You can do blacks and whites and browns, and you can find paint pens in any colors, whatever floats your boat, right? And then of course I always take like this bag here is filled up with just honestly, my pens and pencils and lead pencils and erasers and, you know, that sort of stuff. Pencils for drawing. I do have 2 nieces, so when I get up home, I always create with them every time I go home. So another reason for bringing my stash is so that, you know, they can have fun with me as well. And look at this lovely mermaid pen that one of you lovely viewers, Amy, sent me. I love it. By the way, I had to tell you, since we're on this this topic, that when I was at Hobby Lobby this past week, they are cleaning out, because I always do the clearance section. Always do the clearance section. You think Hobby Lobby is great everywhere else? Go to the clearance section, okay? They usually have one over by fabric and over in the back corner. Ask where yours is. But look at these. I found all these awesome paintbrushes. Do you see that? Do you see that? Okay, this is an example. This is called Master's Touch. So this is the Bob Ross paintbrush set, and they're not cheap, right? Like, here's an example. Do you see how much that is right there? $19.99 for a brush. $19.99, okay? So I got this brush for $4.99, okay? So it's a nice big brush. I love it. And then the other ones, that was the most expensive, but I didn't pay $20, I paid $4.99. And then like $2.64, $3.49, $2.24, and $1.99, right? Regularly $7.99. So heads up, you want to check out your clearance section and see if you can find some brushes that also will work. So I'm going to take the tags off these, add them to my stash of brushes, and like I say, when I get up there, then I can work with the girls as well, and just kind of, we can paint together. So that'll be so fun. Yeah, I love this find. So paint supplies do not have to be expensive, and then these are just like all the other, I just kind of try to keep them in groupings as well. As to what they are. So now if you're like, dear Lord, that I am not a draw kind of person, then can I tell you what else I'm taking with me? This book right here. So actually I have another one over here as well. It's more vintagey flair. So this one, I try to find these. Anybody ever do these? Let me just ask you this. These adult coloring books, okay? These are fun. I like this one. You can see it was $3. Definitely not a break the bank kind of purchase. I got this at my Dollar General. And I like this because this one here, and they currently have it, it is all sayings. And so it's like love. Oh, I love this one. You're the icing to my cupcake. So if you wanted to, you know, the best is yet to come. You guys know that I love, love, love positive sayings. And so this one is filled with nothing but, you know, chase your dreams. So you can bring it to life. That's funny. Peace. Oh, I like that one. Look at that one. That's really cool with the bus. Might have to do that one. This one's cool. Follow your heart. It has the compass on it. So these are nice because, oh, enjoy the little things, turtle. So yeah, I am going to have fun because I can paint with this as well. So use the pencil crayons, the markers, just to shade in. This is a great way also to help train yourself when it comes to drawing and composition, because when you're filling in somebody else's work, you're learning the shapes, you're learning the placement, right? So that's something you want to do. That's a great way to kind of like test your drawing skills. But yeah, there you go. So I love this one here. It's called Quotes to Color. So it's awesome. I also found this here, which I'm taking with me to work on behind the scenes. Same idea, but I've never seen this before. Okay, and I also got this one at the Dollar General. You can see $3, right? Not a big spender. It says colorize yourself Zen postcards. Believe it or not, there are 50 postcards in here that you can paint and color yourself, and it's a hard cardstock, okay, inside of it. It is a feel of a postcard. So anyway, I'm gonna have fun painting these and sending out some junk monkey postcards this week to some of you guys that send me some happy mail and get you back. All right, so that'll be fun. And I will tell you, I am a book lover, so in my bag as well back there, I will also be throwing in the book that I'm currently reading, which is, I just started it, so I don't even have it with me at the shop. It's on my kitchen table. I was reading it this morning as I was drinking my coffee. And it's the movie that's coming out here this month in September. I cannot wait to go see it. It's called The House with the Clock in Its Walls. Have you guys seen that one? So I figured I'd read the book first, because books tend to be better than movies, and then I'll go see the movie later this month. Whether I get to see it on the tail end before I come back from Newfoundland, and maybe I get to see it with my nieces and nephews, or else when I'm back here in Pennsylvania, I'll just, you know, hey Matt, we're going to a movie. All right, so anyway, that is on my list to see, and so that's what I'm reading. I will throw that into the bag as well, my creativity bag. And then I love some word search, okay? So I've got a whole new book, and I paid $1 for it. So it's fun too in the evenings, especially when you get to this fall time of year, to just to sit on the couch, you have the TV on, and you're kind of like semi-watching it, and it's, you know, maybe it's a miserable day outside, to do a word search, to get all comfortable on the corner of the couch with one of your pretty pens. Heck yeah, sign me up. So let's see, I think that's pretty much it that I'll be taking with me. So the journals, the supplies, and the brushes, and my art stuff, yeah, all that sort of stuff. If you can find stuff that's water soluble, you can have some fun with that. Doesn't have to be, and you don't have to spend a whole lot of money when you find it. And then last but not least, I will be adding in some almonds right here, some almonds, because everybody needs a good snack when you fuel yourself up. So some roasted salted almonds, and I'll be ready to rock and roll. So anyway, hopefully this gives you guys some ideas when you travel or when you just want to sit at the table tonight and have fun and do some art, right? So I'm going to sit here and eat my almonds. I won't subject you to watching me eat, but I will see you guys again tomorrow for the Wednesday vlog. And then this week ahead, we're going to be all Newfoundland vlogs. I cannot wait to take you up there and show you where I'm from, show you where I get my inspiration from, get to meet the family, and to pick around just the wonderful place that I always call home, because no matter how far you travel, home is always home, right? So thank you guys for subscribing to my vlog here. I really appreciate that. And leave me a comment below. Let me know what you think. Was these some good suggestions for you when you travel as well? Were you surprised to find some things in my bag that maybe you didn't expect? I don't know. I don't know. Tell me what you thought. Did you enjoy this vlog, most importantly? Thank you guys so much, and make sure you hit the bell so that way you get notified every time I do another upload here to our channel. All right. I gotta go finish my almonds. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.